Hi, and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday video. I should find a new way to start that. I always start it that way. But the essence that came up today for the collective, or for some of you out there, is the essence of Heather. And it came up under the area of selfishness. And I have to be honest, I've never actually had anything in any of my healings with people ever had anything under the area of selfishness. So I was kind of curious to see what flowers came up. Um, Not a surprise Heather did because that's exactly what Heather deals with. So the positive qualities of Heather are inner tranquility, emotional self-sufficiency, and positive solitude. And what you might notice if you would benefit from Heather is that you maybe being accused of being self-absorbed, feeling overconcerned and fixated on your own problems. Um, and what the Heather type, it talks about the Heather type is someone who is so entrenched in their own problems and worries that they can't see past that. And so at a deep level, what's happening is their soul is feeling very lonely, and they've over identified with their problems because they've been able to manipulate people to listen and pay attention and give them attention. So I want to say it's attention getting, but it's not a conscious trying to get attention. It is at a soul level. Like I said, they're feeling so lonely and alone, that the attention that they receive when they talk about their problems, like someone says, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," or anything, it feeds that part, that lonely part of their soul. So they hang on to that victim status, I guess, and to their worries and their problems. And that overcomes everything. And so all they can talk about is their problems. And so I know some of you probably, I know some people or have come across people like this in my life. It kind of gives you a different perspective on how to see that. Um, Rather than seeing it as frustrating, because really what they're doing is they're manipulating your energy to create sympathy for themselves in on an energetic level anyhow. But lots of times that may make some of us feel like off put by them, and that's actually why this essence is so beneficial, because they have that need and that just deep core loneliness, and they're trying to suck in people and manipulate people's energy to keep the sympathy coming towards them. People are actually more turned off by it, and so they end up feeling more lonely and more rejected because people can't feel empathetic because it's so over the top, I guess. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but it more so means that they are so entrenched in that story and so entrenched in that worry that they can't even see beyond it. And it's energetically manipulating people around them to gain that sympathy. So I hope that kind of explains. Because again, I don't want it to come from like a judgment place or a bad place, because sometimes we do get lost in our problems. And by no means am I saying don't talk about your problems, but it's someone in need of Heather is so self-absorbed in it, because of that deep core soul loneliness, that it's their whole world. Yeah, that's about all I can say about that. Um, so what Heather helps with is it helps the soul by reversing the psychic currents of energy which are directed too strongly towards the self. Um, and that the Heather type learns then to, by caring for others, they their soul becomes fulfilled. So by taking it out of their own problems, not ignoring their own problems, I'm not saying that, but by taking the perspective wider and recognizing that suffering is a part of the human condition right now, it doesn't have to always be, but because it gives them something to to see the bigger picture, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So it takes them from that completely being self absorbed to feeling self fulfilled because they now can share that with other people. So it feeds that loneliness in a different way. Um, so if this is resonating with you, or if you have more questions about Heather, please feel free to reach out. But if it's resonating with you and you feel like you want to bring this in, just take a deep breath, feel into your body, and repeat after me. I ask for the flower essence of Heather to enter my energy field, energy body, and physical consciousness with the help of the divine. I ask for the flower essence of Heather to assist me with inner tranquility, emotional self sufficiency, and positive solitude. I ask for the flower essence of Heather to manifest, to integrate, and then feel into your body. And if you feel the energy anywhere, put your hands wherever that is. If not, put your hands in your temple and say, and stabilize. And feel that lovely energy come in. This will, like I said, help feed that deep core loneliness and allow you to experience more love and compassion for yourself and for others. So if you are feeling overly self-absorbed in your problems and worries right now and can't seem to get out of that, Heather is the essence that can help you with that. As always, if you would like to book a personal healing session, I'm available to book sessions. So much love and take care.